Hi everyone, it's Will from Will's Electrical Services, also known as the Midfield General. Sorry if you can hear some grinding and all that, but he's the farmer next door. He's building the trailer, so we got crack on now, so I can't do it. Yeah, so what I'm going to show you in this episode is all my organisers and all that. I've got the Packout and I've got the Stanley Fatmax and what I use them for. And what I want to do is show you what I use them for and hopefully give you a couple of good ideas and all that. What I usually have is the ones stacked up on the right. They're always live in my van. They're for all my fixing and fittings, just for the overspills and all that. You know, like basically, like I've got them. You probably won't be able to see it from there, but they're in numerical order from 1 to 6. I've got from 1 to 6, and I've got a shallow one that's for crimps, and a shallow one that's for like odd fixings, you know, cable fixings and all that. But yeah, so in cable 1, which is this one, I put it in a Packout because I got this with I got this when I got my first Packout as well, so I thought I'd give it a try and all that. And it's really nice. And on this one, obviously I've got all my Wagos, penny washers, plug screws. I'll show you the bird's eye and all that. And what I've got is in these little ones, these live in the van as well, and these are more for specific tasks, like one's for labels, another one's got all stuffing glands. I've also got one set up for light fitting, so obviously if I go in to just change the light fitting, we only have to take that. It's got everything from sleeving to Wagos to plasterboard fixings to clip plugs. I'll show you. I'll bring you in and show you, because it's a bit impossible. Yeah, and then you can have a better look at these. One thing before I do bring you in is the good thing. What favours this one is that it clicks straight onto the top. So if you lift that handle up, it's all module, so it clicks in. So you literally pull it out like that. I'm sure most of you have probably seen the Packout now, but yeah, that's how it works. And an added advantage is with it, and I'll show you on this one, is that if you wanted something at the bottom there, you can just undo that, yeah, and lift it all up and get into it still. Where unfortunately with the Stanley ones, you can't actually do that. You know, they all click on top of each other. I'll quickly show you one. Yeah, so this one does click onto this one, but it clicks on the side. So obviously if you want to open the one underneath, you can't actually do that. Yeah, so that's a bit of a drawback, but you know, by all means, I am showing you the difference between them, but I'm not comparing them, because I do use both of them, and you can usually get these for about 15 quid, 15 pounds, and this one's usually about 45 pounds, something like that, unless you get them on a deal. I've got a couple coming on a deal at the moment. I've got one of these and 2 of the half ones for 80 quid, but I think it was, yeah, power tool, mate. I'm still waiting for them to come, but I think usually they're about 25, 30 quid each. And these are about 50 quid, so yeah, 110, 80 quid, it's a bargain, isn't it? You know what I mean? You've got to snap them up when they come up. But what I'll do is I'll bring you in and hopefully give you a couple of ideas and see what you think, yeah? I'll bring you in. Right, so I'll just quickly show you through this one. So in this one, this is my most popular one. We take this in everywhere. So I've got my penny washers in there. I've got my 3/5 screws in there, plug top screws, plug top socket screws. I've got my grommets ones in there, super grommets. I've obviously got the cabinet screws in there, which are the little 1/4" ones for all the kitchen work and all that. I've got a load of 6mm bolts and nutter bolts. I don't know if you've seen my other videos, but I've given up on cutter bolts. I absolutely hate them, so I don't use them. I've got a box full of plug top screws. I've got 2-way Wagos, 3, 5 M4s, the pad fixings, which we don't really use anymore, and then I've got some overflow of these Wagos are the 4mm that, you know, for the bigger cables for up to 6mm they take, yeah. And then in here I've got SDS, you know, all the standard sort of fixings and wood bits and all that. That's the nice thing about this one, is that you get this section here, which you don't get with the Stanley one. But yeah, it's very nice. Let's see, it's got a rubber grommet to make it waterproof. I've never had any water getting them. To be honest, I've never even had any water getting the Stanley ones. But yeah, so what it adds with this, and what a nice thing is with this, is that you do have a little bit there where you can lock the actual organiser as well, and that comes through. And then you obviously, if I lift that up, that's where it clicks into the other one, and you pull that out, and that's what engages into the other Packout to hold it. Yeah. I'll bring this. Right, this is my little small one. I haven't sorted this out yet, but my mate who works for the water board, he had a right touch. He gave me a load of bootleg fills. Look, I've not sorted them out. I've got to go through them all. But yeah, look, there's so many in there. What I'm probably going to do is probably just sort it out. So I've only got up to 6 mils, and then 0.5 or up to 6 mil ones, and then just carry them around. But oh yeah, I've got to sort them out. I've got enough of a carrier bag full of them over there. Absolutely can't believe he gave me that many. What a touch. This is the one we always take in with testing, yeah. So basically in here we've got all the stickers. So you've got my company logo stickers, you've got 400 volt stickers, 230. You've got the periodic stickers, the RCD, the actual 2 version stickers. I prefer them larger ones. I think they're pretty good. The safety do not remove. There's nothing worse than the MET not being labelled. Then 230, and then also I've got these, which I don't use these because I've got Graham from Linked Electrical who does all my pack testing. Yeah, but that's just some company ones I just keep them. I bought them when I done the order. I thought I might use them. But yeah, I find that perfect. These are 25. Obviously, they're a lot smaller, but I prefer them. Then I've got this one. This is obviously for all my stuffing glands and all that. So I've got red ones, white ones, black ones, and I've got 25 mil ones. And also I keep the tool in there so you don't scuff up, ruin the old gland. Yeah. Put it on the wrong way. There you go. Look, absolutely perfect on the. Fits like a glove, that one. Yeah. Beautiful little tool. That obviously, if I show you that, I don't know if you've all seen this tool. Yeah, so this is the whisker tool kit, but I've just taken it out of there because the rest of it is pretty pointless. Yeah, and if I don't keep it in here, and I always forget I actually own it. This is one of my favourite ones. This is what I've got set up, because we do a lot of light changes, just on the way home and all that. It basically pays for Chelsea away. And I've got some sleeving in this one. I've got sleeving in this one. Some Wagos in that one, 2 3s and 5s, plasterboard fixing, plugs and screws, some clicks, some 501s, and also I've got a long. I've always carried these around anyway. I'm sure if you've watched any of my videos, I'm a massive fan of these. But if you're putting up any of the light fittings, the T-bar ones where you've got the bracket with the 2 screws either end, these are perfect because you can literally see what you're doing. So if the bolt's there, you can see it. It really comes in handy. Yeah. As you can see, the satanins will all come out. We've got 2 fixing holes there. I'll show you them at the end. Yeah. It's all nice. Well, this one here is I offer a 24-hour call out, which is a fuck up anyway. I fucking hate it because all you do is you get people calling you in the evening to on a Sunday evening to see how much it is to put in a cooker circuit. It's like, mate, is that what emergency call out means? But hey ho, it is what it is. But yeah, this is what I carry around. I take nothing out of this. This is only for stock. So if we either do a call out or we need it during the day, then we get it in here and then I replenish it. I'll just quickly show you. So what I've got is I've got single switch sockets, got 3 gang switch, got a connection unit, got enough for some more singles. So I've got three doubles, single gang switches there, switch view spurs there, enough for connection unit there. No, that's actually a 5 amp. A 5 amp there. I've got a couple of pendants. The good thing is with this is that they don't rattle around, because what I found in the past is that these always get ruined. So by the time you come to put them in, they get ruined. But I'll just move this one over and I'll just show you what it's like for a Stanley, because you can do exactly the same with a Stanley box. I'll grab that out and grab that, so it doesn't matter the accessory. Yeah. With the Stanley ones, I do advise, if you was to inherit this idea, just get a brand new one. Don't bother using a second-hand one because you want to keep them clean. But where the Fatmax ones, they go that way. These ones, you can go that way. You can't get as many in, but look, if you look, they all fit. Yeah. So, you know, you get as many, because they're only ever going to be that size, yeah? But that's a perfect idea, because you don't ruin any of your emergency stock or anything like that. And, you know, it's beautiful. And look, these are the sustainers. Oh, I can't even spit that out. That's the difference, you know. The Milwaukee ones are slightly bit better, aren't they? You know, but it's, you know, to be fair, like I was saying about the prices, it's not really apples for apples, you know. The idea is with these is that you put 2 screws and hang them on the wall, but I absolutely hate taking these things out of the boxes, and I very rarely do it, you know. The only one I've actually got where it's I've taken them out is for the HOLESAWS, because obviously they don't all fit. But I'll just put these back in there. But yeah, as you can see, look, it's absolutely beautiful. And I've just got some sleeving in there and some 100mm screws, which I very rarely use because obviously I've got a stock of them in the screw tray one. Yeah. This one here is just my CRIMP tray, which I use, you know, which has got everything in it. I've got boxes and boxes of these over there, which my mate gave me. So, but these are all the 10mm, because obviously every time we do a foil gas bonding, we always crimp them on. There's no, you know, why you wouldn't, I don't know. We've got all the red, yellow, blues, you know, and obviously the eye holes for any earthing that may require, or cookers. Every time we do a cooker, I prefer to use these. I just think you get a better connection, you know. And yeah, that's what I use for the shallow one. The Packout does have a shallower one, but it's a bit bigger. But yeah, and that's what I use it for. Yeah, I think they're lovely. But the trouble is, these shallower ones and the half ones of these, because these ones are so popular, they're more expensive than the actual the normal ones. So that's why I always head towards the Packout ones. But you know, it is what it is. But because I've got the roller trucks I've got two full Packouts, that's why I tend to use these. So if I'm ever going to use them in London or anything like that, I just can clip them on and then we can bounce. So I'll just quickly show you screw tray 2. You know, this is getting a bit bare anyway. So that's got the monkey puzzles for the light fittings. Obviously you've got some banjos there, 25, some lock rings, some penny washers for the armours. Yeah, that's looking a bit bare. Got some inch screws and all that. Yeah. So you've got screw tray 3 here. So obviously you've got some male adapters, some bush and lock rings. Bush and lock rings? Fucking what am I on about? Couplers, got a 20mm bung. Got some Blide grommets there. Got some adapters. Got loads of self-tappers. Got some clout nails, Zebs. Some saddles, some white saddles. Got an SY gland there. Yeah. Saddle there. Just literally just full of shit, really. See where all the numbering was. I did used to have a system years ago, but I don't bother anymore. And this is my screw tray. Hopefully you've seen that. If you ain't seen it, then go to the pilot episode where I've got the Bosch ones, the Starrett ones, loads. Yeah. This is screw tray 5. I'll just quickly give you a quick look around. So you've got all various little sizes of cleats, got some square plate washers, got some TV aerial things which I've never used. You've obviously got some plasterboard screws, you know, it's just stuff like that, you know, just overspill, just shit really. Right, before I wrap this episode up, I'll just give you a quick look. So these sustainers, these ones have 2, so you can actually fix them to the wall, so you can have them as little containers. These ones don't, but they're just equally as good. These are actually quite robust, really. They're a bit like them Valido dustpans. They're well built. You're not gonna break them very easy. So these, I never really break them, but to be honest, I always have a little bit of a phobia of taking them out of the organisers. I don't like the thought of losing them, ruining them. Even though my HOLESAWS ones, obviously I've had to, but yeah. Right, anyway, I'll bring you up to the top. Right, thanks again for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you could like, subscribe, and I'll see you later, alligator. Also, I've got a giveaway going on my Instagram. It's going till the 30th of June 2020, and you can win this Packout and then 3 bits there, not the bits on top, yeah? Right, anyway, I wish you luck, and I'll see you later, alligator. Up the old blues.